Next in our coaches spotlight, we'll have Coach Shemar Collier, our corners coach. Coach, you are in your second year here at the Creek.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Tell me a little bit about what your first year was like, getting transitioned to a new high school, one out of state, and kind of the comfortability you have now going into year two here.
Well, last year I came in, and we was already towards the end of the fall camp. So it was kind of, new faces, fresh scenery, and things like that. But going into year two, the kids know me already. My position group know what they expect from me, what I expect from them. So everything is much smoother now. Last year was kind of rocky because, week left for fall camp. There's only so much you can do with them. But with a whole off season, it's going to be even better.
Yeah, so, looking at the corner position this year, you've got both your starters back with Brandon Maness and Kobe King.
That's right.
And, Brandon made huge strides last year, wound up being awarded as the team's most improved player.
That's right.
Kobe didn't have any, jump off the page stats at you, but I almost kind of felt like that's because nobody threw at him.
That's right.
I mean, corner stats can be deceiving. If they don't throw at you, then
ain't much you can do.
Yeah, right.
That.
So it's not like you're going to have a bunch of tackles and pass breakups if they're too scared to throw it your way. But
that's right.
With Kobe, you got a 2-year starter, all-region caliber player. You got Brandon Maness, who was I think developed into one of the best open field tacklers on the team last year. Talk about those two guys and some of the guys behind them.
So with Kobe, I'm expecting a big year out of him. With him being so athletic and the things he can do on the field, I'm expecting him to have a higher productive as far as stats-wise this year. We're going to for sure get some picks this year with him. Mine is one of the hardest working young man. He might be 5'1", but he plays like he's 6'3". All right, with him, then we got the younger guys and the new guy, Landon Bryant. I'm looking for some productivity out of him. And we got Brandon Cochran as well, and also Fabian. I'm looking for some productivity out of them as well. But with them first two, I have no doubt with them two that we're going to be able to shut down both sides of the field. And teams won't be able to pick and choose and pick us apart. We're going to be able to shut them down this year.
One thing, too, especially I noticed in the region last year was teams were run heavy to the perimeter, and you had a lot of people involved in the screen game. And,
That's
right.
Right.
The corners play a vital role in that. Talk about how, it's not like the NFL where you're just it's where they're passing all the time and stuff like that. Talk about
right.
kind of the different intricacies of what that looks like at practice, coaching them up in run support as well as coaching them up in the pass game.
Well, as far as like the run support, we know we are the outside contained players. So if somebody get outside of us, that's usually a big play. But we know that we have to set that edge, and that's all during practice where we are taught to be physical out there on the edge. Set the edge, make sure we push everything in, or we gonna get off the blocks. We're gonna make the tackles ourselves. As you seen, Brandon Maness did that a lot last year. Kobe King did that some too last year. So, but this year our main focus would be physical out there on the edge, make people feel us.
What has been your favorite thing about being here so far? Talk a little bit about the transition specifically of going from Tennessee high school football to Georgia high school football. Have you noticed too much of a difference?
Well, it's a big difference. It's the reason why they say Georgia football. You compare Georgia football to like Texas, Florida, California. Yeah. It's big dogs play out here. Tennessee, they still have some good football out there as well, but it's different in Georgia for sure. But it ain't nothing I can't handle as a coach myself. You can put me anywhere. I feel like I can be able to come in and elevate the players that we have.
What are you most excited about from your position group this year?
Oh, just go out there and see them boys play. That was the most thing I'm excited. We've been putting in so much work in the weight room, early mornings on the court, early mornings on the field. Just all the work we put in throughout summer, the whole world gonna see what we're about this year.
Coach Shemar Collier, corners coach here on our Coaches Spotlight. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Yes, sir.